Hi Chelsea fans, welcome to the channel. I'm Chels Daft, Chelsea content on a daily basis. Subscribe to the channel, but make sure you hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss when my videos come out. This video, the Chelsea news update today, is focused on Thomas Tuchel's press conference, injury news, possible team news, updates on Edouard Mendy, Kepa, and most importantly of all, Hakim Ziyech, and concerns over Christian Pulisic. So, without further ado, hit that subscribe button and the like button, and let's get cracking. So, as usual, you get a notification that Chelsea have got the pre-match press conference. You go on it and you've got to sit there 10 minutes before they appear. I just wish that they just do it on time. It's really frustrating. I work full-time and I'm off for a couple of days, so I got to watch the whole press conference. And it was interesting to see. Obviously, there's early team news and injuries. Thiago Silva is not fit for the game. Let's just say that first and foremost. Thiago Silva will miss the game, along with Christian Pulisic. Now, Christian Pulisic complained yesterday in training of having a tight calf and was pulled out of training as a precaution to prevent further injury. Will he be available for the game tomorrow? Will his calf calm down? I think it's too early to risk him. We got Atletico coming up Tuesday, Man United next weekend. I would say just rule out Silva and Christian Pulisic from the game. The good thing is Tammy Abraham is back fit. He's been training well, along with Kai Havertz, as we saw the images yesterday. Although Thiago Silva is in training, it's too early for him to make the start. So Havertz is available and will be in the squad for selection, and Tammy Abraham as well. Thomas Tuchel was asked obviously of the situation regarding the goalkeepers, and he spoke about the fact that Kepa's played the last couple of games and had 2 clean sheets. His words was, that's all you can ask for from a goalkeeper, is that he delivers his best, and he's done that. But he reiterated the fact that Edouard Mendy is the number one. He said it's a sensitive position, the goalkeeping position, but you have to be clear from the word go. Kepa understands it and feels as though he's got his confidence back after those 2 games, which is great man management from Thomas Tuchel. But Kepa is aware that at the moment, Edouard Mendy is the number one. So Mendy will come back into the team tomorrow. That's pretty certain. He was also asked about the situation regarding the amount of players that he's used so far in the games. Everyone more or less has had involvement in the 6 games he's managed already. Some players have played more than others, some players just come in briefly, but he reiterated the fact that this is such an important time for the squad with the way that the games are coming thick and fast every 3-4 days. Every single player in the Chelsea squad is going to be needed, and the message was clear. Everybody's got to be training well and they've got to be ready. And that was a real key point that he reiterated in his press conference. It's the same that Frank used to do earlier in the season. He's doing it again, Thomas Tuchel. And his point was, whether it's 5 minutes or 45 minutes, you need to be ready to come on and deliver and play that allotted time that you're given. Whether it's starting games, whether you come on at half time, whether you come on late, you need to be ready to play, training well and ready, focused to deliver. He was then asked about Hakim Ziyech and his lack of involvement so far in the Premier League. He's been on the bench 3 times now. Sheffield United, Newcastle, Tottenham, didn't come on. He's been left on the bench. And his first response, Thomas Tuchel, which you have to commend him, was, well, that's my fault. It's all down to me. It's the decisions that I need to make. And Tuchel reiterates the fact that he makes these decisions for the best of the team. He makes these decisions just, knowing that someone's always going to be left out, or, they're not going to get a chance to play. And he reiterated the fact that he does the best that he can to pick the right team for the games, and everybody still needs to work hard. He did reiterate that Hakim Ziyech is not the only one that's had a lack of minutes as well. But again, the message that he talked about earlier about everybody being ready, he said the same thing about Hakim Ziyech. He needs to be training well, he needs to be focused, and he said that he has been, and he said that he needs to be ready for when he's called upon. What he did say is that if he keeps training the way that he is, then things will change for him and it will turn full circle. He'll be playing that other people probably won't. But he did say that he will not reveal when that will be. So will it be tomorrow? Will he have an involvement against Atletico? Will he be involved against Man United? I guess we have to wait and see. but the message is clear to Hakim Ziyech that he needs to be ready, to be fit and have the right mentality and attitude. Keep doing what he's doing in training and the chance will come. No one mentioned anything about a possible move away, speculation that we've seen of late. People did ask about the fact that Christian Pulisic is being linked with a move away or could be allowed to leave. I've not seen that personally. And Christian Pulisic is a Chelsea player, and Thomas Tuchel was quick to maintain that his future is here. He could be a big star for Chelsea in the future, which is great to hear. So what do we think about the game tomorrow? If we look at the preview now for the game, Southampton versus Chelsea. Southampton's a good team. Yes, they've had their wobbles, conceding 9 again the other week, down to 10 men. They do have defensive frailties, but they're potent up front. Danny Ings up front with Che Adams. They're being supported out wide by Armstrong, and you've got the likes of Ward-Prowse in the middle of midfield, the hard-working Romo, who was at Chelsea years ago. They're a good, hard-working team. They have got Walker-Peters out injured and one other. So it's a chance for Chelsea to take our good form there, go with confidence, go with our philosophy and deliver a performance. But who will play? Will Thomas Tuchel be looking at the future? Now, what was interesting in his press conference, he said the training is taking place at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Normally, you sort of have the impression that the players are in the morning, have breakfast together, have a team meeting, maybe look at some video footage, then they sort of train around lunchtime. But it's clear that this guy, he likes to come in, he likes to get himself prepped, and he likes to focus on the opposition. Maybe, doing some research and some more stat work and tactical side of things, and then bring the players in, and that's what it seems to be doing today. So will he have an eye on Atletico Tuesday? Atletico flying high, La Liga, top of the league, playing well. It's a hard game. Will that game on Tuesday have any bearing on the team selection tomorrow? I think it will. I think that the players have been playing every sort of couple of days or so. They're into a rhythm, and I think it is time for other players to come in and start tomorrow, to keep other people fresh for Atletico. I'm wondering if it's a chance for Kurt Zouma to come back into the back four, maybe give Aspi a rest and play Rudiger, Christensen and Zouma as the three. Mendy in goal, those three at the back. Ben Chilwell could come in and get the start, maybe, because he's not featured in the league. He maybe get the start, see how he does against Southampton away, and he could then seal the spot in the starting 11 for Atletico Madrid away. I think you're going to see Callum on the right hand side. Reece James was only a substitute against Newcastle. I think Reece James will be saved for the game at Atletico, because having that defensive stability wide as well as a threat going forward, but most importantly in these Champions League knockout games, you need defensive stability. So I think Callum will start as the right wing back tomorrow, and that's the back five. Rudiger, Christensen, Kurt Zouma, Ben Chilwell, Callum Hudson-Odoi. In the middle of midfield, we could see rotation tomorrow. I think you're going to see Jorginho and N'Golo Conte. I think Kovacic will get a rest. Kovacic is just an outstanding player. Conte needs to come back in and start the game. He obviously didn't start against Newcastle. You could see Thomas Tuchel having a bit of a laugh and a joke and encouraging him after the game, and that was good to see. He's always spoken highly of N'Golo Conte. Conte, Jorginho in the pivot tomorrow. That's what I think is going to happen. In the attacking areas, it's interesting. Let's just say that. I think you're going to see Olivier Giroud start the game. Obviously, he come on early because Tammy went off against Newcastle. Tammy's recovering from a knock. You want to keep him fresh if you're thinking about using Tammy against Atletico. So, go with Olivier Giroud up top. That's what I think he's going to do. And then to start tomorrow with Christian Pulisic's tight calf, I think you're going to see Timo start again on the left-hand side of the number 10s, the two number 10s. And I think you could actually see either Kai Havertz or Hakim Ziyech get the start with Mason Mount rested. I keep saying about Mason Mount that when he's not in the team, you miss him. You miss his press, you miss his energy, you miss his drive. But want to keep him fresh for Atletico. That's the bigger game. No disrespect to Southampton, but that's the bigger game. So I would go with Hakim Ziyech starting next to Timo Werner, in behind Olivier Giroud to start tomorrow. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It could be Havertz, it could be Mount. I think that's the key position tomorrow, and it's interesting to see how Thomas Tuchel decides to go with it. Chelsea have got the potential to go there and to win the game by a couple of goals tomorrow, hopefully. We're playing well, confidence is high. Thomas Tuchel's philosophy and his demands are rubbing off on the players, and they're doing great. Let's hope we can kick on. I'm going to go for Chelsea to win by 2 goals tomorrow, whether it's 2-0 or 3-1. Hopefully 2-0 with another clean sheet. But we just need to go there and get the 3 points. We're in 4th already. We just need to keep getting 3 points week in, week out and maintain our position, if not improve it, and build a gap to those teams behind us. So that's it from me for this video today. It's just a little news update which is focused on this press conference today, and obviously then Southampton. Let me know what you think about his press conference, about Pulisic, Ziyech, Mendy being the #1, the challenge to the players to always be ready for 5 minutes or 45 minutes. What do you think about that? And my team selection against Southampton. Let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, drop a like on it for me. Then subscribe to the channel, but make sure you hit the bell for notifications. I'm doing live commentary for the game tomorrow. It's an early kickoff, 12:30. Join me 12:20 tomorrow on this channel for live commentary. I've had a comment overnight, 8 hours of live commentary with no dislikes. Come and check it out. I'll talk you through it. It's actual match commentary, not a watch along and waffle about other things. It's proper radio style commentary. So 12:20 tomorrow, come and join me for that. But for now, have a great Friday and a great Friday night. Hopefully a good weekend starting tomorrow at lunchtime. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you tomorrow.